Merry Christmas, everyone. How are you doing? Well, it ain't Christmas yet. It's still the 23rd, but still, this is the last Sentai Hero Special of the year, so we better make it extra special. Well, actually, it's just me writing solo, so I guess it's not quite as special as I would like it to be, but it is what it is. Everyone's out celebrating the holidays, and, you know, there's a lot of last minute shopping for people to do. I imagine for other people, it's shopping for presents. For me, groceries, because I'm the kind of guy who likes to cook for people for Christmas and whatnot. And watch vampire movies. But we're not here to discuss vampires. We're here to discuss AI. More specifically, we're here to discuss the #1 Sentai Gozyuger, episode 43. Kuon's decisive battle, a gift from an angel. And what you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? It's a Christmas episode, so it can go two different ways, to be honest. Yeah, and yeah, let's be honest. It's a Christmas episode. Thank goodness it's not a recap episode. I know we've been ragging on Power Rangers a lot in the past couple of weeks about a certain generation of Power Rangers, but I'll say this: at least it's not an issue with Super Sentai, or at least what's left of it. Yeah, so for Power Rangers, nothing but recap episodes. But this isn't Power Rangers. This is Super Sentai. This is a completely different show. Here we have an actual plot. Sadly, Rina Ariyama does not show up in this season, which is sad because she's my favorite Santa-chan, but it is what it is, you know. Actually, come to think of it, there is no Santa in this season. Like normally there would be, but this time there isn't. Last year, Boot Diesel helped Santa. The year before, they kind of celebrated Christmas in Shigodom. And apparently Santa does go to different planets and whatnot. Dawn Brothers, the Naoto were helping Santa. The what's it called in Zenkaiger? There is a Christmas dimension, but yeah, here there's no Santa. That's very odd, But let's recap from where we left off. We managed to rescue Gudabang, and we retrieved Bouquet, who's now unconscious. And did she baby face turn? Here's hoping. Ooh, I'm curious if this can actually fit in here. Oh, it can. Okay, hello. It's a little on the thick side, but at least it actually works. All right. All right. Here we got a nice stack of cubes right here. But yeah, so where we last left off. But so it's Christmas time. Everyone's celebrating. Horror, what do you want for Christmas? I don't know. I don't have dreams. We're still at this. Really? We're still at this? Alrighty, guys. Let's get right into it. So Mommy Tega June was absorbed by Kuon, so now he's got the Nox treatment, and Shining Knife, Sweet Cakes, and Candelabra are not taking too kindly to this, but of course, the little eye that Tega June is inside was like, oh no, you should totally obey. Kuon. This is what I want. Really? What? what? Y'all ain't buying this, are you? But apparently they are. They're buying it like it's a Black Friday sale. But yeah, our heroes. Well, not much really happened. Oh, let's get this out of the way. Bouquet's unconscious. And Tagasaur's like, she is a Baridon. We need to get rid of her. And it's like, but she's unconscious and she wants to live her life as a human. But she's an enemy. She's dangerous. Yeah, but Gudabong was supposed to be the god of destruction, and yet he's your sweet baby boy, isn't he? Yeah, but and it's like, see guys, this is why I don't like Tegasaur. He's kind of a jerk. This is why his godness Kumade want to be god instead of him. It's like, but you're a jerk, like, and you can't handle the heat. Truth be told, I can't handle the heat either, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's surprising that like this dude is just like not having any of this. And of course, even Gudabong's like, I think mom's just lonely. Lonely? She tried to kill everyone. Yeah, because she's lonely. But no. Let's move on, shall we? All right. So let's move right along. So little boy's mom, Mrs. Time Red, gets kidnapped by Kuon because I want to take everything away from my brother. Maybe he'll marry me if I do that. I cannot stand Kuon. He is such a creep. He went from tsundere to yandere. And as we all know, we can handle tsunderes, but we do not allow any yandere in this house. Yeah, and of course he spares the boy. He spares the boy because you only need one messenger. So of course, the little kid runs over to Haru to get some help. And of course, the battle ensues. We have Kuon Candelabra, Sweet Cake Shining Knife versus the 5 main Gozyugers. And for some reason, Kumade is not fighting with them. I don't know why. At least not yet. But yeah, Candelabra summons his giant robot. So naturally, Kuma, what's his name? Gudabong and Tegasword go into the Megazord fight. Meanwhile, and Ryugi and Byakuya become the 2 arms for Ryu Tegasword Leon Tyranno formation. And also Kuon is able to summon Tega June as a giant. So yeah, it's a 2v2 giant robot fight. And when he's in possession of Tega June in his body, his Garuda form like has an extra eye, and a cape. I don't care too much about the cape, but I'm gonna be honest with you. That second eye actually does make the costume look slightly better. Slightly better. I know we can make Metal Hero jokes about the costume design, but I'm gonna be honest, that second eye actually improves the helmet. I've already went off on how much I did not like the helmet of that costume. The rest of the body's fine. It's fine. But the helmet, it's got too much stuff going on. You got that Metal Hero look, but then you have that giant X on one side, and you have an eye on that X. That asymmetry just really very much ruins the helmet design because it's got too much going on. But I'm going to be honest, adding that second eye in there, it actually improves it because it restores a little bit of that symmetry. I don't have a problem with asymmetry as a whole, just too much of it, it's not good. It's not good. And look, here's the thing. Even if it was like half and half, where like one half is like fully decked out while the other half is very plain, like Metalder or Kikaider, okay, fine. That's fine because you could separate the two sides. But the thing is, the asymmetry is just, it's all over the place. So that's kind of the problem. But adding that second eye really restores that balance a little bit. And, oh, man. I like not having a headache. That's as simple as I'm going to make it. I like to not have a headache. So thank you for putting me in a position where I no longer have a headache. So, Sweet Cakes and Shining Knife fight against Oji-san and Sumino, and to get that one out of the way, they do defeat Sweet Cake and Shining Knife, saying, "Why are you guys fight? If Tegajun's absorbed, why are you guys still fighting? Because we're Baridon through and through. But we have no hate for you guys. We just want to have tea with you. Actually, tea sounds lovely." Collapse in the corner. As for the giant robot fight, what's it called? Yeah, Tegajun's fighting, and of course, sweet boy Gudabang's like, "No, mom's just lonely," and then he summons what looks like a whip, and he wraps it around her neck, but turns out it's a scarf, a very nice hand-sewn scarf, and she's loving it. She totally mellows out. It's a scarf. Yeah, Mom. I spent all night knitting it just for you because I know you're lonely and I care about you. My sweet Gudabang, you're such a good boy. I love you. This is the best Christmas present anyone's ever given me. It's also the only Christmas present anyone's ever given me, but that's why I'm especially grateful for it. And so that fight dissipates. I know Ken Lauber still has a giant robot, but he's a little out of commission until the end of the fight. Then you have the main fight between Kuon and Akatsuki Goju Wolf, which I'm gonna be honest with you, Goju Wolf looks cooler in his Akatsuki design than he does in his Ryu Tega sword design. Because for one, it actually feels like an actual battleizer, as opposed to just an armor that everyone gets to share. To get a better understanding of it, imagine SPD Siren armor versus the SWAT armor. The Siren armor, only the Red Ranger gets to use. The SWAT armor, everyone gets to use. I like the battleizer being a red exclusive thing. But with that in mind, the two brothers fight each other. Brother, my brother. Yeah, we're not gonna deal with that. And of course, they low-key knock each other out, but with the Goju Wolf being slightly the winner. It's they both demorph. It's brother, I grew up wanting to be more like you. Horo, you idiot! I wanted to be more like you. I'm since when? Since when? You get no indication that this was a thing. I would understand if this was a mutual jealousy thing because one has something that the other doesn't. I get that. Gift of the Manji. Oh, Henry. I get it. But you did not build up to this. You did not deserve. You did not earn this resolution. That's the issue. You did not earn the resolution. But at the end, they both transform, give it one last attack, and of course, Goju Wolf wins by like pulling out Mrs. Time Red and then taking all of Kuon's rings. So yeah, we now have pretty much every ring except for Kaku Ranger, if my math is right. Winner, Goju Wolf. So seemingly, all of the plot threads have been resolved until Candelabra shows up and he starts blasting. It's like, take it, June, you were supposed to be on our side. Yeah, but I don't want to fight anymore. I want to be at peace with my hubby and my son. But we spent the past year. What was it all for? I had it. And she like tries to like suck him up and like send him back to like wherever. And of course he's not having. He starts blasting in all directions. But by the time he gets absorbed, one of the stray shots starts heading straight towards Horo, and then Kuon just like takes the shot for it. We're like, yeah, I know there's supposed to be an emotional impact from this, but no, I'm not. I'm not getting one. No, not here. I'm not getting any emotional impact from this. And yeah, so the episode basically resolves itself with, oh yeah, Sumino's is spending Christmas with her sister. Everyone else is decorating a Christmas tree. And oh yeah, and there is mention that Tegajun, Bouquet, Shining Knife, and Sweet Cakes have all resolved to live their lives as peaceful people. Tegajun not at first, but then she got convincing from the others that they decided to live peaceful lives. I'm like, okay, this feels a little early, but it's Christmas. I don't mind this. And apparently, Kuon gets reincarnated as yet another variant of Wolf de Caliber 50. Yeah, my issue with this is he did not earn this resolution, and quite honestly, like this ain't Majin Buu, okay? Like I know Goku like asked for Majin Buu to be reincarnated as Oob, but no, and Kuon is just as creepy as always, trying to like get in his brother's pants. That feels super uncomfortable to say out loud, but that is what's going on. Let's be honest. And I guess all the plot threads have been resolved, or have they? Yeah, no, there's one more. Candelabra spending Christmas all by his lonesome. And he's like angry. It's like, now I'm all alone. You don't have to be alone, though. You don't have to be alone. You just chose to be alone just now. So, is Candelabra gonna be the main villain? Okay, yikes. This episode, yeah, it's a 9. It's a pretty decent episode. But yeah, I'm left with confusion as to like what's gonna happen next, because even with Candelabra becoming like the villain, more or less, there's still the unresolved issue of what's it called? There's like, I don't know, 6 more episodes, maybe 5 even. What's gonna happen next? Like, you can't just spend the next 5 episodes focusing only on Candelabra being the main villain. And also, in case we haven't forgotten, the Calamity. Have you forgotten the Calamity? Because remember, the Calamity had 4 pillars. Rikuo's brother was one. Shining Knife was another. even if we assumed Kuon was supposed to be the third, because it's been heavily hinted at, even though that never got resolved, that just leaves one missing. Big Guy and Rusty was canceled. Well, not canceled. The show just did not get renewed. And they had a cliffhanger where, oh yeah, there's these 6 guys who are cyborgs, and we have to defeat them. But then once we defeat all of them, it's revealed that there's a 7th one. But that had no resolution. So what's up, guys? What's up? Yeah, we got 5 or 6 episodes left, and they will all be next year. So, I don't know what's gonna happen moving forward. I'm gonna use this ring in order to summon Jared and see what he thought about this episode as a whole, where we have to go next. So, bam, summoning Jared.
I am here. I am summoned. I am tired. But here he is. What did I think of this episode?
Yeah.
A waste of time. This whole episode was a waste of time. Unfortunately. Because, Kuon stuff was fine, but then, where was Sumino most of this episode? What was the point?
Christmas with her sister.
Man, this episode felt like it was still... Basically, every episode, even if it was good, felt like they were just rushing and cutting and just
yeah, just want to get it out of the way.
Yeah, they had no plans. This is hindered because of the whole Maya Gate thing, and I don't even think... I would hope that after the winter, the holiday break, they'll come back and it'll actually be more streamlined for the remainder episodes, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah, they really shot themselves in the foot with this whole thing. And, I can't help but thinking if, obviously there's no way they could have known about the Maya Gate thing ahead of time. But, what would have been my resolution for the Maya Gate thing if I knew ahead of time? Instead of the unicorn ring giving her the ability to read minds, because let's be honest, she didn't really use that ability very much.
They hardly use their abilities after the first few episodes.
Yeah, make it so that her ring gives her the ability to change her face for a certain amount of time. Because it's oh, she's a unicorn, which means that she can hide in plain sight, like an actual unicorn. So yeah, so what if she disguises herself every now and then, so that sometimes we'll get veteran Sentai actresses showing up and they all reveal to be Goju unicorn in disguise. Kind of like Shurikinger.
Oh yeah. It has been done before.
Yeah, and then when Maya Gate does happen, we'll just say that her ring is on the fritz, so now she's permanently shuffling through different faces, like those coats from Scanner Darkly.
Mm.
Yeah, so now she can't turn it off, and therefore she can return to being Maya.
I mean, see, that could have been a thing. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The whole Maya Gate thing, we've talked about that thing to death, and it sucks that when you think they did reshoot, you would think they did all whole episodes, but it seems like they only did certain parts of certain episodes just to cut out the Maya stuff, add in Kohaku.
Yeah, and then even Kohaku barely shows up in most of the episodes. It's like you hyper emphasize that Kohaku's there just to say, "Oh yeah, she's totally here. She's totally here." But then you spend almost entire episodes with her just being completely missing.
Yeah, this is a whole sausage party. What else about this episode really was bothersome? The whole thing with Tegajun, what? So what? So Aaron decided, hey, son, you know how you get girls? Give them red scarves. Do that for your mom. Give her a red scarf. She'll love it.
Well, to be fair, Tegajun was against it. Let's be honest. Like he just wanted to like murk his wife. They're technically married, in case anyone forgot.
Well, this is still Yuki Kaiji. Like this part of his 80% plan.
Mm-hmm.
He just said, you know what? I'm gonna reverse Eren Yeager somebody. Kuon. Instead of being a bird, you're now a sword.
Yeah, which is like nowhere near as interesting as Majin Buu turning into Oob.
Or Itachi having a spare bird. Like I understand what Itachi did was wrong, and he wasn't really a protagonist hero, but at least his elder brother thing had an arc that made sense and was good. This was rushed, cut, and makes no. I feel like even if this episode wasn't a lost media with the whole Maya Gate, I feel like this still wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that inevitably, like, most of the Baridon are gonna babyface turn, but the thing
We all
is,
knew that. It's just like
yeah, it's not a
Kuon could
question
have
of
had.
if, but when. But
Yeah,
still,
Kuon could
it's
have
like,
went out like Darth Vader at least, like turned to the light at the very end, but then sacrificed himself to protect whoever and not be turned into a sword.
yeah, it just feels like they took the laziest way out of it.
The laziest.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I
this
still give it a 9 just because it's like it's one of the better Christmas episodes. It's just, but as far as the Gozyuger episode goes, it's just yeah, it's it's very lazy.
it is.
I retract my earlier my earlier score. I'm gonna give it an 8 because hella flawed.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it. The no, I can't even give it anything higher than like a 4 at best.
Wow,
It's
that
been
low.
nice. The remainder of the series, I'm giving low scores. It's like everything just like it, it's sad. This is the way that Sentai has to go out because of
Mm-hmm.
mismanagement on Toei's part.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already discussed what the reasons are. This whole thing, so I was like, we're part of the problem too. We acknowledge. Thanks a lot, Nickelodeon. You ruined
Mm-hmm.
everything. But I mean, we're in the year 2025. It seems like Paramount is just messing up on all ends.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Paramount. Like, are they the ones who currently have?
Paramount owns Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I know that much.
So, and obviously Paramount has just been having quite 2025.
I know Paramount tried to buy out Netflix so that no, not Netflix. Try to buy out Warner
Warner
Brothers.
Brothers.
Netflix doesn't get it.
I mean,
It's like it's lose. Let's be honest. But South Park called it. You know. I didn't even watch the streaming wars special. But like I knew enough from the trailers to know how this is gonna play out, and it played out exactly how South Park predicted.
yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the day, there's only gonna be like 3 streaming services. Which, not gonna
Unfortunately,
lie, if somehow they went back to being only $15 a month, that would have been hella great. But that's not gonna happen.
capitalism.
Corporate capitalism.
Yep.
Which, as we establish in Gozyuger, is nowhere is evil as opposed to like free market capitalism, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Your dollar bills are crying if they're not being circulated. By the way, I still have pennies.
Where the hell is Goodburn? Not Goodburn.
Goodabong is Goodabong is there. You know, he's
Not Hill.
Oh, you mean Bearcoon?
Yes, Bear Kuma.
No
Where the hell is
idea.
he?
I'm surprised he's not in the episode.
Is he off doing another Obelisk Blue?
Is he tax collecting? Well, Christmas won't pay for itself. Jeez, Mr. Scrooge. You know what, that Grinch song should have been for Ebenezer Scrooge. You're a mean one, Mr. Scrooge.
Yeah, he was really quite the heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I do feel bad for everybody working on Gozyuger because I'm pretty sure they wanted to make something amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Especially to celebrate 50
with
years.
Power Rangers, like in space, they wanted to go out with a bang, and they did. Power Rangers RPM, they wanted to go out with a bang, and they did.
Cosmic Fury went out with a whimper.
Yeah, they did. And I know people are like, "Oh, reboot." No, we don't need a reboot. Let the franchise die. Okay, you know, it's like, and it's not me being like hating against the Power Rangers franchise. It's more like, how do I put it? You know the story of the three brothers from Harry Potter?
Yeah.
It's basically the story of the three brothers from Harry Potter. The what's called the second brother, like he used the resurrection stone to bring back his love, but then like her existence was torture. And he couldn't get over the fact that, yeah, she's still dead. You may have brought her back, but she's still dead.
She's a Meeseeks now.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's yeah, so like don't let Power Rangers be that.
I mean, they could have been adapting Power Rangers up to, I mean, if we were adapting properly, we'd probably be on King Odger now.
Yeah. See, here's the thing though. I think one of the biggest mistakes was Nickelodeon running the show. Because you know, Cartoon Network, I know there's like a huge hate for live action shows on Cartoon Network, but hear me out. Cartoon Network would have handled this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would have treated Power Rangers with more respect. I mean, just look at Cartoon Network Philippines. Do you think that they're like disrespecting Kamen Rider? No. I mean, yeah, they're dubbing in English and it sounds hella weird, but at least they're showing all the episodes.
Yeah. No, yeah, they are.
Yeah. 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 So like if Cartoon Network handled it, we would have had all 40 episodes in 1 year. We would have kept it as is. And heck, maybe Cartoon Network would have even handled it better. Because like not all shows on Cartoon Network, not all live action shows on Cartoon Network were bad. Yeah, Other Siders was probably not that good. But like that show with Bobby J, didn't even watch it, do what happened, didn't care for it. But Tower Prep was hella good. Tower Prep was hella good. We need that second season. And Unnatural History, that was Jordan Jarvis's breakout role. Like, we would not, freaking Orphan Black would not be as good without Unnatural History.
Mm.
Yeah, that show was actually really fun. We get to learn about different cultures and tie them to American history because, you know, the entire show takes place in the Smithsonian. But this, yeah. See, the thing about Super Sentai is that when you have just one bad season, a good season might come around the corner. Dawn Brothers was good. King Odger was good. Boom Boomger was good. People are still memeing about Space Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. More people want to watch Boom Boomger because of Space Michael Jackson. Even though he doesn't show up till like episode 36. But still. But yeah. Gozyuger might have been a messy season, but the next season could have been good, but we won't know. We won't know if Origa Ranger is any good.
I mean, I'm more upset that I'm not upset the fact that a kid made that. I'm upset that the lack of creativity from people is being more shown because this child did something amazing, and even like because the suits are amazing, his designs for it incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be so creatively bankrupt that a 10-year-old can make a whole original Sentai and have it be featured on a legitimate Toei-owned Sentai series. Because if anything, I would want to see the Origa Sentai as like the next team after Gozyuger.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, we're getting Kamen Rider Shinobi.
More or less, yeah.
Like
Shinobi. Go, Shinobi, #1. Oh, yeah. 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 #1 Sentai's #1 at ending a franchise.
And then their excuse for them being the 50 teams, like, oh, Lupat, there are 2 teams in 1 season, you numpties.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Really,
mind you,
that's like,
I came up with an out for them. Like, make Gozyuger a half-year season, and then make a new team to take over for them in the second half, and it'll be a new show that's a direct sequel.
like B Fighter, B Fighter and B Fighter Kabuto.
Yeah, exactly. But both being a half year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could even say that like imagine like that episode where Gudabang was born. Imagine if that happened in episode 26 instead of 16. Well, 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then because of that reset, the main characters are no longer Rangers. And then you have a new team who are like the new Rangers. And then like the old team they're just hanging around there, and like they're just like not able to do squat. And who knows? Maybe Horo could have been their 6th Ranger.
See? Possibilities are endless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but instead, you decided to double down in such a way where you try to be avant-garde, but then which put you in a corner, and the only way to get you out of that corner is to be more avant-garde, but instead you let tradition freeze you in that corner. Meanwhile, if you chose to stay on tradition, like from the beginning, then you wouldn't be in the corner.
And no one puts baby in the corner.
Yeah. Heck, you didn't even have to do the half season thing now. You could have done it back in the Zenkaiger to King Oger era. Hear me out. Because the first half of Dawn Brothers had a nice resolution halfway in. More or less. And King Oger also had a decent resolution halfway into the season. So you could have done half year Dawn Brothers, half year King Oger, and you just do the first half of King Oger. And no one would have complained. And then Gozyuger would have been like the 49th season on the 49th year, and then you would have the 50th season on the 50th year. Or you could go the other way, resolve Zenkaiger in half a year, and then make Dawn Brothers the second half of the year, Because after all, Dawn Brothers is a sequel to Zenkaiger. Just have the other Kaito be their sixth ranger.
Mm.
And then King Oger could have been a full year. And then again, everything would have moved up a year and we would have been golden. But you did not choose to do that. That's on you guys.
It is what it is at the end of the day. We are here. Can't go out kicking and screaming. We can only be excited for what is to come.
Mm-hmm.
But we can also still call a spade, and gotta call Toei out for their misstep. We're gonna call them out for their misstep.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've seen the suits for the Space Sheriff. I'm like, all right, I'm here for this. Metal Hero does deserve love. I've been touting that for years.
Mm-hmm.
Which didn't have to be at the cost of Super Sentai, but
I mean, it's like the four franchises cannot coexist.
It's like if all franchises were on at the same time, it'll just break the world, apparently.
Yeah, it's like I would love a perfect year where Kings, Lakers, Rams, and Dodgers all win in the same year. But so far, we only ever got 3 out of 4. Twice. But 3 out of 4. Never 4 out of 4.
Three is pretty good, though.
Yeah. With Ultraman about to go into its anniversary. Let's see how this plays out. But let's go into the comments, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's take a look. All right. Merry Christmas to the Morphin Network. Merry Christmas, yo.
Merry Christmas. I don't know how Santa hat is here.
What do you want for the holidays? How about more cubes? Bigger ones.
Yeah. That's a good question. What do you want for the holidays? I don't know. I've been just spending time with family and loved ones while working. So, I mean, I think I got what I wanted. For the most part. I could go for Digimon. That'd be cool. Digimon Time Stranger would be a good gift.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. Let's see. Like for me, I like cubes.
Yeah.
If I could get like a 16 by 16 or an 18 by 18, that would be nice. Just saying.
Get it in the design of Gozyuger.
That's too much. Because have you seen how tiny pieces are on a 15 by 15? I have one in the other room. It's like you can't even have like normal corners anymore. The corners have to be round so that they're not jabbing against your hand when you're rotating them.
I mean, that's like a user error at that point.
It's not a user error. It's a design error. Because look how they're sharp. Like if you're going to be rotating them, they're going to squeeze against your palms and whatnot. But I wish they were, though, like sharp like a regular cube would be. It'll be easier to stack and whatnot. Do you think we will see a full team of Riga Rangers this season? I hope so.
I mean, I saw the suits for the full team. They look good. This is what I've seen on the internet, so I don't know. We'll have to wait, 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Candelabra is the last remaining antagonist for now. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to resolve this one. They got at least 5 episodes left.
Oh, yeah. I'm just happy he's airing the same day as Wrestle Kingdom. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's ever happened. Or it has happened. I just don't recall it happening in the time I've been into both New Japan and Tokusatsu. So I'm a happy Jared seeing Hiroshi Tanahashi same day as Kamen Rider.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Well, I mean, you could just watch Tiger Mask W, but
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
but we all be standing Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I love his new Fang Joker costume. Kuon the Talking Sword. Yeah, don't remind me.
No, I got nothing to say about that. That's just that is just dumb.
So dumb and smart? No, just dumb.
Just dumb. Like
Yeah.
you could have just Vadered him. He could have redeemed himself. If anything, could have saved it for the end of the series. This feels like a final episode type of thing.
Yeah, it really does. Like, you could just end the show right now and no one would care.
Yeah.
I mean, we would care, but the thing is, it's like, but we would care in a different kind of way. Like, we would care in the context of, well, you know, what are we going to do for the next month?
I don't know, another couple of episode special like they did going up to Rhea Soldier.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Heck, you could even done an Origa Ranger like 6-episode special.
Oh, that
just to say we had that 50th season.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. See, your boy is working overtime with that creative trip. All right. Yeah, so that's it for the comments, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos and share videos because it helps out with the algorithm. We are at 3.16K. Once we get to 3.5K, we're going to do another special video for you guys. So, you know, keep up the shares, commenting, and liking and whatnot. We discussed #1 Sentai Gozyuger, Ultraman Omega, Tojima Tanzabor wants to be a Kamen Rider Zets, which we are going to start right after this, and Kamen Rider Black. Tomorrow we're doing the final 4 episodes of Kamen Rider Black, and we're going to spin that wheel. And on top of that, if you want to check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we discuss various movies, TV shows, interviews, vlogs. We most recently uploaded our interview with Bill Farmer, who does the voice of Goofy from the Goofy movie and Kingdom Hearts franchise. So definitely check that out. It's super fun. And tomorrow we will upload our final interview on our queue. All I'm gonna say is, it's an interview with a very grim cartoonist. That's all I'm going to say. But if you want to say hi to us in person, we will be at the following convention dates and locations. So definitely stick around. These are our 3 events: Pasadena Comic Con, Robo Toy Fest, Power Morphicon. These are the dates that will take place in. And those are the convention centers where they will book your tickets now before they are gone. And with that in mind, check out our content, Henshin Gate, Boken_Kabuto. And with all that said, guys, we wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Next Sentai Hero Special will be in January. So we'll see you all next year. Have a good one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.